Hello, my good people. How are you guys doing? My good people, wonder shall never end. What country or what type of country is this? Nigeria will never stop amazing me. Wow. Wow. This corruption and criminality going on in this country is too much. And I don't think it's going to stop soon. I don't think. My good people, the one Nigeria list. You see this corruption? It has gone to the main bureau of every Nigerian. The politicians has used corruption and criminality to damage Nigeria. And you are still there believing that that country will be better tomorrow? That is just because of Tinubu is the president, that is why everything is bad? You are lying. You are deceiving yourself. That is not true. Tinubu is not your problem. Please. That man is just there as a figurehead. And he cannot do nothing. He can only do what the masters told him to do. My good people, please, can you pay attention? What is going on? Pay attention. Use your common sense. I'm talking about the intellectual ones. I'm talking about the bachelor's degree holders in Nigeria. I'm talking about the master's holders. I'm talking about the doctorate degree holders, the PhDs. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Tinubu everywhere. Tinubu is not a problem. And until you figure out the problem, that is the only time that you will be free. And when is the time? When you stood up and said, we are tired of one Nigeria, divide this country, let everybody go. And immediately you do that, you will be able to break the camel back, which is the British, the France, and other people that has collaborated as a foreign body or foreign entity that are sucking your blood, sucking all your mineral resources, keeping you poor, making you hungry. Let me ask you this question. What makes you think that somebody who has promised you a better life, good education, good infrastructures and everything, and when that person wins the election, things will automatically change? Have you ever asked yourself that question? The answer is no, you have not. Because if you have, you will know that your president and the senators are not the people doing what they are doing. They are being forced to do what they are doing. So now, their masters gave them this direction on what to do, then the things they got from your mineral resources or from the taxpayers will go to their masters. Then their masters will give them the peanut they are giving them, and they themselves already know that Nigeria is not working, and that Nigeria will not work, and that Nigeria is a business entity for foreigners. So when they give them that percentage to take care of you guys, they will share it among themselves to make themselves rich, to make themselves comfortable with their children and family. And you people will be there looking at them, suffering. Hunger will be gnashing you. Now, wow. Look, your politicians don't have power over what is going on in Nigeria. Nothing. Stop blaming Tinubu. If Obi enter there, the same, even maybe even worse than Tinubu. Peter Obi may be worse than Tinubu. Tinubu is not your problem. Likewise, when Buhari was there, you guys were shouting Buhari, Buhari, but Buhari was not the problem. If Atiku enters there, the same. I'm telling you the honest truth. You may believe it or you may not believe it. But this thing I'm telling you today, go and save this video. Your presidents, Akpabio, them House of Senate, all of them are not your problem. They are just reading the script that their master gave to them. And that is why their masters always like people that have a criminal record or corruption record to represent you, so that they will find something to hold them accountable and threaten them, so that they will be able to be doing all that their shady deals. So that when they are dealing with you, they will not have mercy, because they have power behind them that is backing them on whatever they are doing. That is why it seems to you that they are heartless, because they know that you guys will not do them anything, and they know that the foreign body will not do them anything, because they are working for the foreign bodies, not you. And that is why during the election, do you think it's your vote that put them where they are? The answer is no. They will rig the election. They will buy the election. They will buy your votes. They will do all sort of manner of evil to make sure that they enter into that place. And if you watch them, all the people that are ruling you, none of them does not have a dent in their record. In their record. And their masters in overseas have their records. So that is why they allow them to be in there. So they use that their criminality and corruption to hold them. And when they get in there, they will still be corrupting them. So that they will be getting more evidence that they will use to nail them if they did not do what they asked them to do. So, my good people, that is why when I see some people fighting against the division of that country, I look at you as somebody who doesn't have a common sense. I look at you as somebody who does not want to be free from the bondage they are. Because let me tell you one thing. The problem Nigerian people have is fear. Fear of the unknown. And that fear makes them to be coward. And remember, when you are coward, you live in bondage. You live in bondage. Because your cowardness will make you to be ignorant, not knowing, or you know what is going on, and you don't want to act on it. And when you see people that understand what is happening and want to liberate themselves, they will become your enemy. The oppressors will use them to attack you. Your oppressors will use you to attack those people who wants to liberate you. You see? So, because why they will use you is because they don't want to stop milking your mineral resources. So they will give you a chicken change and use you to stop these people that are trying to liberate you, so that you will enjoy what God has used to bless you, and your generation will enjoy it. Then you will prefer to take that peanut, gather your family, remove them from Nigeria, then they will come in and be tapping your mineral resources that you're supposed to be there with your family and be tapping. My good people, I ask you, who is cheating who? Who is fooling who? Is it you that collected a chicken change to destroy what your brothers and sisters is doing to liberate you from this suffering, from this hunger? Is it you that don't know anything? Or is it the people that want to save you and your generation? I want you to go to my comment section and answer this question. Who is cheating who? My good people, let's think. The problem in Nigeria is not Tinubu. The problem in Nigeria is not Akpabio. The problem in Nigeria is not the Buhari that have ruled there. The problem is within you Nigerians that refuse to stand up for the intimidation and for the slavery and bondage that the Europeans has put in you in. And you think that is your leaders. You keep on fighting them. But you never reason and ask yourself, why did suddenly these people change overnight and start to wicked us instead of doing the needful as they promise us? I want you to sit down and think this statement I made here. I said, have you ever think or reason or ask yourself a question that, why is this our leaders, after promising us a lot of things, when they come in, they will turn to devil, to wicked us, to buy us, to punish us, and not doing anything good for us? Have you asked yourself that question? When you ask yourself this question and you reason about this question, you will really know that to divide our country is the best thing that will happen to everybody. And that is the only time a Nigerian citizen will have a breathing space. When Oduduwa people, as the Yorubas, have their own nation to build and manage their resources or wealth, when the Biafrans have their own nation and manage their resources. When the Arewas, the Hausas, go in their own nation and manage whatever thing they have there, you see, by that time, the colonial master's hand has gotten away because this is no longer Nigeria, they know. So now, if they are coming to your nation for anything, you have to negotiate with them and write a new agreement with them. And that agreement will be the one that will favor you. And no longer the one that they will be cheating you. Not like the one they wrote with Nigerians that they have been making Nigeria for over 100 years without non-stop and no development, no improvement, no good infrastructures, nothing. But all they used to build their own country is coming from that Nigeria and other parts of Africa, but other part of Africa is suffering. But all you do is you run to their place to enjoy the better life. When what they used to make that their better life is from your place. My brothers, my sisters, when will you stop living in this condition? That is my question. It is a time we have to ask ourselves question. This is a time we need to sit back and reason and find a solution. And this solution is no longer one Nigeria, my good people. It's for everybody to depart their ways. Then when people goes in their ways, form their own nation, then we can connect as families. Even in the family, when the children grow up, everybody will move out, go in their separate houses, and still be talking to each other, and still be working collaboration. Or they will still be collaborating in their own benefit and what will better their lives. Why can't we do that? What is holding us from doing this? Because I am here to tell you that Nigerians, your leaders' hands are tied. Your leaders' legs are tied. They cannot help you out. They are not the cause of your problem. The people that are cause of your problem are under the carpet, acting. They just use your leaders as a cover shield. I'm telling you this because this my video now is, I can say, is God Almighty led video I'm doing now. If you watch this video, share this video. Let it reach to every Nigeria all over the world. That what is happening to you is not your leaders. It's not Tinubu. Tinubu don't have the answer. Akpabio and other senators and House of Rep don't have the answer. That is why they can do whatever thing they do, because they really know that they cannot fix Nigeria. They cannot. They cannot. So what they are doing is to be grabbing whatever that reaches them, because you will not know or understand this thing I'm saying until you go to their mix to be a House of Rep or whatever you want to be. When you go up to that level, then that is when the secret book You will see it. You take the oath to keep quiet. Get whatever thing you can get and get away. Even though you get away, you cannot speak out. Have you heard Jonathan say anything secrecy? No. Have you seen Obasanjo say anything secrecy? The answer is no. Have you seen Buhari said anything about secrecy? The answer is no. Do you know why they are still holding Nnamdi Kanu? Because Nnamdi Kanu exposed a lot of things. And it's not Nigeria that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. It's the British. I say it here now. It's British that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. Because he wanted to do a lot of damages to them. But that thing they are afraid of is about to happen. It's gonna happen. You see, the Biafran nation is already here. Whether Britain, France like it or not, God has taken control. As God free the Jews that become Israel today, that is the same way that God will free the Igbo nation, the brothers and the sisters on the riverine areas to Biafra land. It's already been established in spiritual world, and it's also established in this world. Very soon, good news is coming to every Biafrans, to every Oduduwas, to every Arewas, to every Middle Belts. Good news is coming very soon. You guys will be liberated because God have heard your cry and is about to do something very marvelous. I thank you, my good people. If you see this video, don't fail to share it. I know you guys like gossip and propaganda videos, celebrity videos, and what can I say, influencers videos. But that video that will impact knowledge to people, people don't like to watch it. At times, YouTube don't even want it to go viral. But if it is a comedy or all those ones that will distract you from the reality or what is happening, that is the type of video they distribute everywhere. But this one that will impact knowledge, that will make you to learn, that will educate you, for you to understand your environment and the things that is happening within. At times, they withhold it and they don't want it to go viral. Yeah, because they are part of the games. To distract people, to play people's intelligence and mind. But we will keep on talking because we are here for humanity. We are here to do the work of God. So I thank you, my good people. Like I said, this is Dan Speaks Common Sense TV. Don't fail to share this video. And don't fail to subscribe if this is your first time of tuning in. And also like, my good people. Like this video so that it will go viral. And also hit the bell button so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you. I appreciate you working. I appreciate you, all you are doing, all your good work in watching my videos. Thank you, and may God bless you. Bye for now.
And I did mention that what is happening in the country, everybody talks about Reinstated on television, and some of these are the issues we discuss. We're talking about building a society where no one is oppressed, as reflected in the top paragraph of our national anthem. as a former president and also from the Niger Delta. When the issue of suspending the governor came up, I think people call on me, oh, President Jonathan, oh, President Obasanjo, you should say something. People expected us to say something about what is happening. And of course, people don't even know that traditionally all over the world, former presidents hardly make statements about what the current presidents are doing because of the tension it could create in the country. In most cases, look at America, look at everywhere. So hardly for former presidents to make, sometimes you see. And of course, what is happening in Nigeria today regarding the situation in Rivers State is like an Indian proverb that said that if somebody is sleeping, really sleeping, you can easily wake up that person. But if the person is pretending to sleep, you find it difficult to wake up that person. The key actors in Nigeria, from executive to the legislature, luckily Senator Binta and others are here, and the judiciary, they know the correct thing to do. But they are refusing to do it. They are pretending to sleep. And waking such a person is extremely difficult because the person knows the right thing. A clear abuse of offices, clear abuse of power, clear abuse of privileges, cutting across from the three arms of government, from the executive to the parliament to the judiciary. And I always plead with our people that whatever we do affects everybody. And sometimes we do things and we think that it doesn't affect us. I've been a president before, and even after leaving office as a former president, people get to me. Why is that our passport is not valued that much? Why is that Nigerians are not given the kind of treatment we're supposed to receive at the international airports? Sometimes we think it's because of Yahoo boys or 419ers. No, not only them. Yes, they are part of the problem. But whatever happens in a country, decisions that are taken by the executive arm of government, decisions that are taken by the parliament, judicial decisions affect everybody. For example, no businessman can bring his money to invest in a country where the judiciary is compromised, where a government functionary can dictate to judges what judgment they will give. No man brings his money to invest in that account because we are taking a big risk. So whatever we do affects everybody. And if we must build a nation for our children and our grandchildren, no matter how painful it is, we must strive to do what is right. It may cost us, but we must endeavor and pay the price to insist on doing what is right. Whether you are holding an executive office as a president, a minister, or a governor, or a special advisor, or executive, whether you are holding an office in the parliament, senate, or rep, whether you're a judicial officer at the high courts or appellate courts, we must strive to do what is right. If we want to build a nation that our children will be proud of. As we engage in these discussions, let us remember that promoting social change is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. It requires a sustained commitment, collective action, and unwavering dedication to the values that promote good governance. Let us also recognize that social change is a shared responsibility, one that requires the active participation and engagement of all stakeholders, including civil society, the private sector, and governments. In conclusion, I want to again express my gratitude to the Haskell Satumari Foundation for convening this colloquium, and appreciate all of you, especially a sister who came all the way from Kenya, as she has been introduced. If you are ticking the boxes for people that are supposed to be here, she feel.
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the three of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. But that's part of what I do.
That's part